Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 48th Annual Nashville Film Festival. I am Morey, and this is my co-host Ben of the Ben and Morey Show.
Hi.
And we are here with William Miller, director of Straight Into a Storm. William, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And could you give us a brief synopsis of this documentary?
The film centers around Deer Tick's 10th anniversary run in New York City, and through that show, we weave in and out at 10 years with the band. I am a big Deer Tick fan, but I actually knew the keyboard player Robbie, and I saw they were doing their 10th anniversary run in New York City. And speaking of Shut Up and Play the Hits, originally I thought about doing this finite thing around these, 6 days they were doing. So then, started hanging out with the band and hanging out with their friends, and it turned out that a lot of people actually shot footage of the band over 10 years. And so I got to bring them onto the film, and the film kind of grew from there.
So you were able to use a lot of this old footage in the film. That's pretty awesome.
Will, first off, I had a friend from high school named Billy Miller, William Miller. So it's either it's a different guy or you've aged. In Boston. Where are you from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. And the band, Deer Tick,
Correct.
is from Providence. Providence, Rhode Island.
They all live all over now. But
I want to talk about Deer Tick because 10th anniversary, a band that, by your own description, they're a hard-rocking, probably in some eyes legendary. I mean, for those who don't,
live show definitely is.
well, can we talk about the live show and the live experience
Sure.
for those who don't know, myself included?
Sure. I mean, they are known to just go all out, whether it's booze and drug drenched. Anatomy sometimes comes out.
Anatomy sometimes comes out on our talk show.
I've heard
often
a lot about you guys.
comes
they
out
warned me actually before
on our
I
talk
walked
show.
over here.
Anatomy comes out. I'm putting together what that means.
Some guitar playing with penises
Wow.
happens. But yeah, crazy live shows. But they're much more than that. I mean, they're also a fucking good band.
And have the live shows, have they gotten tamer over the years? Is this kind of like watching them in their early days, drunk on stage, anatomy flying, and then now they're in their mid-30s and a little more tame, or are they still leaving it all on stage?
I mean, they're still definitely leaving it all on stage, but there's some maturity that's going on. John just had a kid. People are getting married. I think there's definitely an evolution in their music, and I think that translates to them also getting older.
What these types of films in which people are filming concerts, is there like a music documentary? Would that be the genre? And the reason I ask is Jonathan Demme passed away just the other day and stopped making sense. And my question is, how did you want to film this thing? How did you want to show the band? Did you have a specific vision when you set out to do this?
I mean, I've always been passionate about music docs. Like D.A. Pennebaker was a professor of mine at NYU who did Don't Look Back. And I made another music film that I premiered here in 2012.
What was that called?
It was Don't Follow Me, I'm Lost, with Bobby Bear Jr. So like I said, I mean, when we first started shooting, we were going to document and experience these 6 shows and specifically this anniversary New Year's Eve show. And it sort of evolved from there. I mean, Scorsese's Last Waltz was always one. Shut Up and Play the Hits was great. Those 2 films for this one come to mind for sure.
I'm curious now, do you have a favorite music doc? I mean, you just named some of them, maybe. Don't Look Back.
Yeah. So the 67 Dylan. I mean,
Right,
that's probably
right.
That changed the way I looked at music docs and just documentaries in general.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like living with Dylan for, his Europe tour, was just living with him. It was kind of rad.
Yeah.
Like no interviews, no nothing, just that fly on the wall.
Just right, fly on the wall. How is the documentary going so far? Being received well?
Yeah, I mean, this is the first place we're really showing it.
Okay, so tonight.
Tonight at 8 o'clock.
Tonight at 8 o'clock, and then you showed it on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Awesome. What do you have a project in mind next? Are you already listening to another band and going, this is the next big thing?
I am producing a Warren Zevon documentary.
Really? We like Warren Zevon.
Remember, what was his line? Remember every sandwich, or enjoy every sandwich?
Enjoy every sandwich. Yeah.
Enjoy every sandwich.
Did you say that on Letterman?
Yeah.
He was Sandwich fan?
Was he a sandwich fan?
Apparently.
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 Yeah, towards the end of his life in Letterman, I think.
Usually towards the end of
or something, right? I think.
I don't know. I mean, people tend to get to wax poetic about sandwiches towards the end of their lives. Is my understanding of how life works. Hey, I'm looking at your what is that called? Laminate. I'm looking at your laminate now. I don't know if we can show that. It's explicit. It says fudge deer tick, and that's diametrically opposite to the message you're trying to send with this documentary. So why are you wearing it?
Watch the movie and find out. It's a loving chant, I think. Sort of like Primus sucks.
Is that something that? Oh, is that something that? Are there any traditions that go on at? If I go to a deer tick concert tomorrow, what's going to happen to me? What am I going to find?
There could be some fuck deer tick chanting.
Chant. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that chant. That's a good chant. How many times have you seen deer tick?
Probably in the 20-ish.
Okay.
Somewhere. I mean, because I didn't really go on tour with them.
Right.
Because they did 6 shows that I was shooting originally, and then I've seen
And then
them
you had
from there.
And then you had the old footage that you
Correct,
used.
and all of that started to, and people had started old projects with them that never kind of saw the light of day, so I got to bring these people on that were with the band at a very early age that always, I guess, knew they should be shooting the band.
Right.
And had that, idea and that.
But you wrapped it all together,
Correct.
finished up. So the band is probably pretty pumped about this.
Yeah, it sucks they can't make it. They just
Right.
happen to not be here the 2 weeks.
But have they seen it yet? The
Yep.
finished product? They like
And
it?
They've been very supportive of the film. The whole
Very
way.
good. Very good. Do you have a favorite band?
Deer tick?
Deer Tick? Okay. Well, that was an obvious question, I guess.
And we are great journalists. I wanted to. Yeah, so the band can't be here. You're here now, but who else? And maybe you've already said this, and I just blacked out. Other members involved with the making of the film.
2 of my executive producers have been in and out. They were here the last screening. They're coming.
What are their names?
Scott Edmondson and Mike Hurley.
Got it.
I love Nashville.
Sorry, the question was, how are you enjoying Nashville?
I still love Nashville. Yeah.
How are you enjoying it now?
I'm ready for something.
Something new.
Time to-
I understand.
No, it's good. I mean, it's great to premiere a music doc.
Hey, Morey and I, in addition to being mediocre talk show hosts, we also are friends on the side, and we like throwing a good party based on the parties that you've seen Deer Tick put on, and of course their concerts. But these guys, what can we learn? What can we do? Is it just Anatomy coming out?
I mean,
Because honestly,
that helps.
that's a Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, we've tried the Anatomy. We've displayed all sorts of Anatomy, and we've found that it clears out pretty fast. And just me saying that, they're telling us to get off the air, so we've got to wrap up quickly. But what do you have an answer to Ben's question about how to throw a good party?
Good music and booze.
Good music and booze. Can't go wrong there. We have parties that are called beer and music parties, and it's based on all you need is beer and music. A good speaker, you don't even need a live band. Is this your first time to Nashville?
It is not.
Oh, so you know your way around a little bit.
Some here.
It's Music City. Where are you staying?
East Nashville.
East Nashville. Very cool. Airbnb?
No, buddy of mine.
Buddy of yours. Even better. Awesome. Ben, you have
I just want to confirm Airbnb.
No.
Okay. We're almost done. How many albums does Deer Tick have?
5?
5.
No, come out with a new one.
You should know the answer.
I know.
Yeah,
Well, I know them.
big fan. And if folks at home who are watching, and we're pretty sure no one's watching, but if there's just one Deer Tick album they could watch tomorrow.
Watch it.
Damn it. I meant listen to. Sorry, I'm thinking about the documentary.
He's honest.
Would one Deer Tick album that someone just has to pick up and listen to tomorrow, what would it be?
War Elephant's probably my favorite.
War Elephant, and the best track on that album is?
Ooh.
Answer the question, William.
Ashamed?
Ashamed.
He gives these very
20
non-confident
miles?
answers where he kind of goes, they have 5 albums? This is my favorite band?
I mean, I like Deer Tick, but I don't know. I like some other bands. Folks, the film
Just tonight.
shows tonight.
Did you forget the name?
No, Straight Into the Storm. Nice try. And the website?
DT10film.com. DT10film.com.
DT10film.com. Will Miller, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much.